Our top story at this hour, 2 women and a 4-year-old girl are injured in a shooting in New York's bustling Times Square. Authorities say that they are still scrambling to understand the reason behind the shooting. The incident took place at the intersection of the 7th Avenue and the 44th Street. Police say that the 3 victims are now hospitalized in Manhattan and are out of danger. The investigating officer says that the shooting follows a heated argument. The 3 injured were out shopping and were caught amid the shooting. The investigation is still on and no arrests have been made as of now.
We have a dispute from numerous witnesses that a dispute occurred on the street involving at least 2 to 4 people. It is during this dispute that at least one person pulls out a gun. This is early and that could change. And it is during that pulling out the gun and the gunfire that 3 individuals that were not involved in the initial dispute were struck. How many kids have to be shot before we take this seriously? We just had a 1-year-old homicide cleared this week. How many more kids do we need to be shot before we realize that bad policies have consequences? And we need action, and we need policies regarding laws to have consequences for the arrest.
The NYPD has launched a manhunt for the shooter who ran from the scene after gunfire erupted just before 5 p.m. local time on Saturday and shut down part of Times Square. Shootings in New York have sharply increased since the summer of 2020. According to a report by Times Square Alliance, the area recorded 25 violent crimes in the first quarter of 2021. Crime in general is up by 30% around the same period. The NYPD Commissioner Dermot Shea says that he is very concerned about the proliferation of guns, not only in this incident, but throughout New York City.
Obviously, we're very concerned about the proliferation of guns, not only in this incident, but throughout New York City the last couple of years. I could tell you, Steve Hughes here on my right, the chief of Manhattan South, his officers are out there every day taking guns off the street. We have been taking guns off the street in New York City at an alarming rate over the last 2 years. And it's time now that we have consequences for those.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.